And we're back with another video. Today we're going to talk about how to pass a prop firm challenge. And a lot of people ask me, how do you go about passing these prop firm accounts? What do you do, mindset and all of these things. Now today I'm going to give you guys some pointers on how you can go about passing these accounts or attempt to pass these accounts. I'm also going to give away five $5,000 instant funded accounts. So when you win, you can apply these things there as well. I'm also giving away 5 10K accounts via my Instagrams. For that, you can check out there. And I am giving away five $5,000 accounts on this channel once a week. And if you want to stand a chance, all you have to do is make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment related to the video in the comment section below. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, there's a couple of things to keep in mind when it comes to passing prop firm accounts. The first thing is you need to understand the rules of the prop firm that you use. In my case, Equity Edge. Remember, you can get 35% off your next Equity Edge purchase if you use the link in the pinned comment section below, so that you can test these theories on there as well. Now, what is the most important thing when it comes to trading? Well, the obvious answer would be risk management. In fact, the obvious answer would be you need a strategy, right? Now, lucky for you, I have done various videos that you can find on my YouTube channel that will educate you on how to apply a strategy that I use, and then also how to read and apply fundamental, technical, order flow and retail sentiment. For that, guys, it's very easy. All you do is you head over to YouTube. Once you get to YouTube, you go to my channel, and once you're on my channel, you basically search for let's just say, for example, you're looking for a video on fundamental data. You click on there and you will get all the information there without any hesitation. Well, now that we got the strategy check, what's the second thing that you need to do? The second thing you have to do is you make sure you understand the risk associated to the prop firm or the account type that you're going to use. In this case, we're going to use my favorite, which is a two-step SWIFT from Equity Edge, right? Now, according to the two SWIFT, phase 1, phase 2, and then you get funded. The reason why this is a good preference for me is because the instant funded accounts, they have a little bit of a daily loss, which is not kind of my thing, of 1% per trade, and I use the correct way or the long way to do it. Now, with Equity Edge, you have to remember that you've got a maximum daily loss of 4%. That means you cannot lose more than 4% of the account per day. You've got a maximum loss of 8%, which means you cannot lose more than 8% overall of the account, and then you've got your profit target of 8%. Now, what is the first thing that you need to keep in mind with prop firms in today's life? Number one, with prop firms that you have today is not the same as it was back in my days when we started passing accounts, where you'll have 30 days to pass the account. Now, prop firms like Equity Edge, they offer unlimited trading period. That means you have unlimited days in order to pass this prop firm account, and that you are not limited to the amount of days that you need to pass the account. Once you've established that you have unlimited time to pass the account, the second thing you want to do is head over to your risk management calculator. Now, there's many places you can get a risk management calculator. Places like Baby Pips, you say risk management calculator. We're gonna go to Baby Pips, then we're gonna say Baby Pips over here. Baby Pips, here we go. So you go to Baby Pips position size calculator, and you use this calculator to calculate your risk in the your risk accordingly. Now, my risk that I always go with is either 1% or a 0.5%. Now, what is the difference between the two? If I risk 1%, that means I have 4 trades that I can take on that day at a 4% risk, right? If I do the risk 8%, then that means if I risk 1%, that means I can take 8 trades overall on the account at a 1%. And that also means that my profit target will be 8 trades, not 8 trades, but that means it will be 8%. Now we're going to get to the profit target in a while. That means I can take 8 trades with a 1%, or I can take 4 trades at 1% also. But remember, this is the daily loss, that's the overall loss. Now, if you go over here, if you, let's say that you want to do a 1% risk per day, that means you will have 4 opportunities to take a trade in the market. But if you halve that risk, that means you will now have 8 trades that you can take for the day, because your risk will be divided into two. And so instead of assuming $10 per trade, you are now risking $5 per trade, which means you have more opportunity in the market to take more trades. And if you want to know how to do that, all you do is use a position size calculator, and it will tell you exactly the amount that you're going to lose. So if you're trading a $10,000 account, your 1% risk, let's assume, is $10. That means half of that would be $5, and it will tell you there the amount that you need to risk. You obviously need to put in your risk percentage and all of those things, right? Now, if you want to go and trade a 0.5% risk on the entire account of 8% with equity hedge, then that means you can take 16 trades and not 8 trades with equity hedge, right? Now, let's say, how long would it take you to do the profit target? Firstly, if you use the initial 1% that we've talked about, right, and you do a risk to reward of a 1 to 2, where you risk 1% to make 2%, that means you would need to take 4 trades that would hit take profit in order for you to hit your target. Now, if you do a 1 to 3, that means you would do about 3 trades, 2.5 trades, in order for you to hit your overall profit target. Now, it's always very important, if you go to the 0.5% risk, that means everything will double. So, you would now need to hit double the amount of trades in order to get the target 8% target on the overall account. It's very important to keep in mind that because of the time management or the time frame that equity hedge allows you, which is unlimited, it just means that you do not have to rush yourself. And I would suggest that, based on my own personal opinion, a 0.5% risk on the account at a 2R or a 3R even better would mean that you will take a better chance in the market. So for instance, here we see this OVEC. Here we've got a information, you expect a pullback to the neckline. Now you just go on the 1 hour time frame and you start monitoring. You could potentially get a nice position into this market and trade it to that neckline. You could do 3% there, you could do 4%, you could do 3%. That means you would be closer to hitting your target than what you could have initially been in the first place. Now, that's the one thing, and that's the second thing. Understand your risk, understand you have the time, understand that you do not have to rush the process. Number 3, do not trade news events. The reason why it is important to stay away from trading news events, it is because your account target or your account daily loss of 4% can be wiped. Remember, when news events take place, these things can wipe out your entire account. The market moves so fast that your 4% can be wiped off just like this. And then you get an email from the prop firm to say, yeah, my friend, we didn't think that you were going to make it. And then what you have to do, you must come back here, click and get another 35% off your first purchase with equity hedge, clicking on the link below. So that means you will have to sign up and you will need to create another account and to come back and retry again. The beauty of trading that you guys must remember is that it's a game of patience. You have to be patient, and I don't care what your Forex guru has told you about the market and how you need to go and trade it and how you need to go and flip an account. Unfortunately, in the real world, that is not how things take place. So what are the 3 key things that you need to in order to be successful, right? Number 1, you need to make sure that you have a proven working strategy. Number 2, understanding the prop firm that you are trading with and how their risk factors work. And number 3 is do not trade the news. And number 4, I would suggest that you get a book. It's called The Mental Game of Trading, and you can get that book for free if you look in the right places, right? So guys, let's head over and give away 5 accounts on here very quickly for you guys so that you can benefit from there as well. So let's go over to YouTube. Okay, let's head over to YouTube and select 5 winners over here. And which video are we going to choose? Which video? Which video? Which video? Which video? Let's use the one for codes of forex. You know, no, not codes of. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. We're dropping another video for someone on this thumbnail. You know, we're doing another video tomorrow for somebody that is on this thumbnail. So yeah, that's a hint for tomorrow's video. Somebody on this thumbnail, you know, that's looking very. But in any case, okay, cool. Let's select five winners here very quickly, and I'm just gonna choose one so that you must just check your name over there, right? So first winner over here, so much sales for the highest paid trader in Africa. X love you, my friend. I don't know if I pronounced that right. You've won yourself $5,000 in the Prop Funder account. Jared then hoping to win an account giveaway one day. You see, there you've won yourself $5,000 in an instant funded account. You guys see, it happens. You must just be patient. Calma. Next up here, we've got Tabu John. Thank you. You won yourself $5,000 in a Prop Funder account. And then D-Bank, are you done exposing scammers in South Africa? You go cry. I don't know if that was an insult or anything, but you've also won yourself $5,000 in a Prop Funder account. And then last but not least over here, Official Crypto SA is worse. You've also won yourself $5,000 in a Prop Funder account. Guys, for those of you that won the account and talked a lot of nonsense, can drop me an email over here, right, to receive these accounts. I want to say thank you for your time. Don't forget, I will be heading over to, I'm also giving away 510K accounts via Instagram through there as well. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.